So you want to start a YouTube channel, and one person tells you go buy a really good camera. Meanwhile, someone else is telling you settle for a niche. But all you really want is somebody to give you a step-by-step plan on how to start and grow your YouTube channel in 4 weeks. Okay, I get it. I'm just going to go right into it. The step-by-step plan that you need to follow through with to get to launch and grow your YouTube channel in 4 weeks. So you might want to go get a paper and pen because this is like a step-by-step action plan. So week one, the first thing you're going to do is you'd have to know who you want to talk to. The advice these days is people are really finding it hard to settle for a niche, and that is quite understandable because as humans we have a lot of interest and we know a lot of things that we want to share in our platforms. So the most important thing for you to do is know who you want to talk to, and what that means is that you know what are the pains, what are the weaknesses, and what this very person is interested in. Now, we're not saying set of people. You're going to have one person, just one person. It's more like you're going to draw an avatar. Okay, the one person that I want to be speaking to is you can even give her a name or him a name. Let's say the one person you want to speak to is Dami. Let's say the one person you want to speak to is Rita. Who is Rita? Well, Rita is a 34-year-old young woman who is in her childbearing stage or phase in life, and Rita is trying to earn a good living while still being able to take care of her kids and her family. And so maybe your niche is kind of like in the finance niche now or in the career niche, but this time we're not going to like focus on niche. You're going to focus on Rita. You're going to be addressing everything that concerns Rita as far as it is something you're interested in talking about. Simply put, you're going to have content pillars, and content pillar is just simply what I've explained. These are subtopics that a particular person or your avatar, your channel avatar, is going to be interested in, and this is going to make creating a lot more fun for you because you're no longer stuck with talking about just one topic and get bored about it. This time you are going to have like a jollof kind of topic to talk about. So that is for the first thing first. Who do you want to talk to? We are not all about niche now, but we are all about the avatar, who you really want to talk to. And you might want to ask that, wouldn't I be narrowing myself down? But after you have drawn out your channel avatar or the person you want to talk to, you realize that there are a lot, like more than 1 million people that fit this description. So still on week one, the next thing you're going to do after knowing who you want to talk to is your content style. Is it vlog you want to do, or is it sit down video? You are either going to be creating vlogs or sit down videos like a talking head like I'm doing now. But the most advised one is what? A sit down video where you actually teach something. Do you understand? Because Rita is going to be needing some nuggets. Rita is going to be needing some explanation. Rita is going to be needing some tutorials on things that you already know or you already have experience about. So as much as you want to do vlog to kind of like give your audience a little more context about who you really are, for whatever reason you want to create vlog videos, you also need to balance it out with what? Sit down video. And in those sit down videos, mostly treat specific topic that Rita is going to gain massively from. Now that we know that the content styles we're going to be using is vlog or sit down video, you're going to have to look for people in that very space. Content, there's nothing new on that. It's not like I used to say. You're going to look for people that are already creating something similar to what you want to create. Make sure you binge watch these people. Make sure you're taking note of what they are doing right, what you feel like it needs improvement, what you can do better, what they are missing, the styles, however the delivery went in that video that you feel might have added to what makes them so successful in this niche. Even the aesthetics, you're going to be noting all of this down. After this, you're going to get your equipment and your background ready for creating. Now the equipment, I don't mean go get new ones. You already have it. If you're watching me right now, you have a phone, you can start with that. The only thing I need people to do is, before you start recording any video, always remember to wipe your camera. Always remember to wipe your phone's camera screen, and also before now, maybe you don't used to pay attention to your camera. Now that you're creating content with your phone, you have to guide your phone's camera jealously. One thing I noticed is that most of us that don't use pouch for our phone, when we put our phone down, the camera has a tendency of getting scratched. So you're going to have to be more careful now so that the glass on the camera screen don't get that much scratch, because those scratch can have a way of reducing the camera quality. About the background, it's really a flexible thing. There's not like a one size fit it all. The most important thing is that you are very visible. You as a subject or on that frame are very visible. Let's say you don't have all the beautiful aesthetics background, you can just make do with a plain background. And if your wall is not clean or fine enough or plain enough, you can get a fabric. You can invest in a cheap fabric, or just any, it can be as expensive as you want it. Invest in a fabric. Okay, you could get like maybe two trouser lengths maximum. In Nigerian naira, maximum you spend 3,500 or 4,000 naira just on that kind of fabric, and then it will be able to like serve as a background for you. You can also invest in fake plant or real plant like I have here, which is not that obvious now. But seriously, you just need to have your background plain. That is, if you don't have all the aesthetics and all those other beautiful things that you see in people's video. And if you have the aesthetics, make sure that you're organizing these aesthetics or these various elements correctly, because there's a way you can like jam pack things in your background and it will not be cool. Okay, and if it's a vlog, you want to pay attention to things around you, like things you normally not pay attention to. You're going to be more of an interior decorator now. If you don't used to pay attention to the position and the way things are placed in your house, you're going to be paying attention to it now. You know why? Because you are creating content. We are not saying faking it, or we're not saying project who you are not. We're just saying clean up. Okay, clean up. Okay, and what that means is that, when you watch people's content, you say, oh, their house is so fine, their house is so well placed. Maybe on a normal day, the way they position the flower, or the way they positioned some things in the house, that's not normally how they would but for the sake of vlogging, okay, they would position their some things just in a good way. I don't know what you need to do to kind of like uplift or elevate the look of your house. Just do it to the best of your ability. Like, in the end, like, nobody's coming to give you an A1 or anything. Just try, like, put in some effort. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Put in some effort in your background and your camera. Now that that is out of the way, the next thing you're going to do is download an editing app. People say they use InShot. I have used InShot in the past, but I didn't really enjoy the InShot experience. So what I use currently is CapCut, and I'm using the free version of it. If you will, you can use the paid version, but the free version works just fine. So you have got everything you need to get ready in week 1. And so let's move quickly to week 2. All right, so this is where you are going to need to create an email account. You're going to need to create 2 emails. One is to create your channel, and one is to put in your channel as a means of reaching you. Okay, make sure that the email you're going to use to create your YouTube channel is not the same email that is public. It is not ideal that the email that is linked to your channel is public. Okay, create 2 emails. Remember, you're just starting out now. Create 2 emails. One for creating your YouTube channel, and you place the second one in your channel description. That is the one people are going to be able to reach you on. Now that you have created your YouTube channel, you're going to need to upload a profile picture, and most times your profile picture should be one that you're going to be using for the longest time, for a lot of reasons, mostly for integrity sake, because by the time you change profile picture too often, I don't know, but yeah, best practice is that you make sure that there is just one subject in your picture. Okay, like you can see in this background, it is just my face and the word. Okay, so when this is a profile picture, it is easy for me to stand out. Okay, this is very important for your profile picture. Okay, make sure that there is just one subject in the profile picture, and then the next one is your channel banner. This is the thing that kind of gives people like an overview, brief overview of what your channel is all about. By the time they look at your channel banner like this, they should be able to tell what niche you are, even though you are not niche down. Okay, they should be able to tell what your channel is about, what your brand voice is, and all of that. The next thing you're going to do in week 2 is actually creating content. Is actually sitting down and record, or actually recording your content. But before that, you need to plan, you need to script. If it's a sit down video like this one, you need to write an unscripted script, like I used to call it. You need to note down some points that you want to address, so that you don't just sit down and start talking what's not. Plan your videos so that you can give maximum value in any video. And most times you should batch produce. You should be able to batch script. Try as much as possible to batch script at least 6 videos. It allows you to also batch record 6 videos. Okay, so you're batch scripting in week 2, you're batch recording in week 2. 6 is the least number of video you're going to script and batch produce, and this is for a reason. Your channel trailer, your channel introduction is part of this. Okay, that's like 2 videos I did already. You're going to create your channel trailer, you're going to create your introduction video. Okay, this is Herculean. This is a lot of tasks in week 2, but if you still have time left, you can start editing. Okay, but make sure that you script and record nothing less than 6 videos, because there is a high tendency that you don't ever come back to posting another video once you post that singular video that you record, edit, and upload. Okay, so you're not going to upload any of these videos that you have recorded or edited in week 2. You're going to keep editing. Make sure that you edit all 6 videos. We are now in week 3. Okay, make sure that you edit all. You must have edited all 6 videos in week 3 and upload. Okay, when you upload this video, you're going to schedule them. Schedule all 6 videos. It means that as a new content creator, you already have 6 videos created and uploaded and scheduled. Now, before you upload a video to public, make sure that the video remains private for at least 2 hours. So now that you have uploaded 6 videos, the first video which you're going to go like send public is going to be your introduction video, obviously. So you're going to schedule it alongside other videos strategically. So I would recommend that you schedule 3 videos to go live in a week. Okay, now this is week 3. You have finished editing, you have uploaded 6 videos, and you have sent 1 video public, which is your introduction video. One important thing to note here is that you also need to create 6 different thumbnails for these videos. Okay, 6 thumbnails for these videos. Make sure that your thumbnail is in place, your video description is in place, your well-crafted video title is already in place before you send public. Okay, now we're going to this is by week 3. Week 3, this is a lot of tasks in week 3. Okay, and then by week 4, you already have at least 3 videos that is public. Okay, and week 4, you record as you script and record 3 other videos. That means that by the end of week 3, that means that by the end of week 4, you have already scripted and recorded 3 other videos, and this means that you have 3 videos up front. Okay, 3 videos up front. You are always a week ahead of your game. That is what this strategy is all about. That is all that is really needed to launch and grow your YouTube channel. Remember, the more videos you upload, the more your chance of hitting monetization threshold soon. Okay, what you need for monetization is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hour. And if you don't upload videos, you'd never get this goal achieved. This that I've just discussed with you is heckling. It's going to need a lot of motivation. It's going to need a lot of time, and if at all you find yourself lacking motivation while you're at it, I recommend you watch this video that I made about how much I earned in my first few months of being monetized. I found this kind of videos to be really helpful in pushing on this platform. The video will be in the description box. Till you see my face again, bye.